win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable.
One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up. Yes, he made it. Yes, reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer. Wow. It's good. Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Might be cold outside, but we expect things to heat up here this evening in a Big 8 conference rivalry as the Middleton Cardinals travel not too far over to Verona to take on the Verona Wildcats here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Live from the Verona Ice Arena, I'm Hunter Vaughn. Here with me is Pablo Iglesias for another night of Hockey Night in Madison. Pablo, we've got a rivalry game tonight, and the winner of this game is going to either take control of second place or force a tie for second place in the Big 8 Conference.
Yeah, an exciting one between these two teams. We know very well that Verona is an absolute wagon when it comes to being a competitor in state, not just in this conference in the Big 8, but also in Wisconsin. Just a force that what the Wildcats program has been known for. But credit to Middleton, too. The last time we were just out here, it's nice to have 2 games in 1 week, Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
We had a 3-2 game where the Middleton Cardinals made sure that they stood their ground. Very excited to see how they build off that momentum. It was a tight game, but a very well-fought game. How are they going to end up coming out on the road, and can they really show that they are battle-tested and get a win on the road? Because that is a tough one. Because we saw last time, too, or the first time we got to see Middleton on the road, it was a tough one with Wanakee, but it was a third period collapse, if you will, where things just started to fall a little bit off the rails, and they just really weren't able to get their footing. So is this going to be a good test for the Middleton Cardinals against a tough Verona Wildcats team? From what we've heard, too, is dealing with illness, so maybe we'll see, too, if this team it's going to be the depth. It helps, too, because from what I've seen, at least there's 17, 18 skaters from what I've seen, and then a pretty deep junior varsity roster. So there might be some new guys that may or may not be on our line charts that might get some PT today.
Yeah, that's one of the things that from just some exchanging some messages with the coaching staff here for Verona, they're a little concerned with some illness, and it's that time of the year. I've been fighting off for the better part of a month now, a sinus infection, so it's just one of those things that's been going around, and unfortunately high school coaches have to deal with these kids being in these buildings with 1,000 other teenagers 5 days a week. The Middleton Cardinals, though, Pablo, this was a team, like we said, they lost that 6-1 game our first night of Hockey Night in Madison, just a cup back on January 8th to Wanakee, and then they had lost 2 more in there, and that was a part of a pretty solid losing streak for this Middleton squad. But since then, they bounced back with a 6-5 victory back on the 13th at Beloit Memorial. Then they get that 3-2 victory over Janesville. So they've won back-to-back. Meanwhile, this Verona team, they've lost 2 in a row here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to be really interested in is seeing how these two teams are going to or really how Verona is the nice thing the rest of the way is how is Verona going to use home advantage to their advantage, if you will. 5 of the next 8 games are going to be here at the Verona Ice Arena, technically 6, but you are facing Edgewood in the other side of this rink. So you can call it a home game, you can call it a road game. It's not going to be long for travel, that's for sure. But it's, and it's not an easy schedule from what's ahead for these Wildcats, too, because you look at Edgewood, another team. It's really cool to think about how you have 2 powerhouse programs in the Madison area under one roof, right?
Yep.
But focusing on what you need to today, the task at hand if you're the Verona Wildcats, they are a very strong senior squad from what I've seen, actually. And the other side, though, you're coming off a 5-0 loss at home. How are you going to bounce back from that? Like I said, you have 5 more opportunities over the next 8 games here at home. 6, again, if you want to count that Edgewood game. So you want to shake that one off. As tough as it is to get shut out on your home ice, that's a tough pill to swallow. But there is an opportunity to bounce back and get yourself back into the win column.
It definitely is. We're counting down to puck drop here at Verona Ice Arena as the Middleton Cardinals will be taking on the Verona Wildcats in Hockey Night in Madison here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Pablo, who are some players here for this Verona Wildcats squad tonight that you're going to be keeping your eyes out for, maybe looking to see if they can have a big night tonight?
Oh, man, it's tough. So what actually stood out to me when I was doing some prep for this, Hunter, 14 different goal scorers on this team. Yep. So it is really, if spreading the wealth could be the mantra of this Verona Wildcats team, that's the one that I would go with. So it's hard to pick that out when you have 14 different goal scorers, but if I did have to pick out one, it is their leader of Watson Gerke of 9 goals, 6 assists. Again, when it comes down to it, the big-time players make the big-time plays. I say it straightforward. Let's keep it simple here, right? Mm-hmm. That's who you look for, but what I loved when I saw that, again, when you have 14 different goal scorers, you clearly know how to move the puck. From what I've seen from Verona before in the past when they're at state, they are a fast hockey team. So the other side of this, too, and we'll get into the numbers a little later, is that the third period difference, Hunter, a +7 for Verona, 15-8 goal difference. So that's standing tall. That is pure dominance. So if I'm Middleton, you can't have a slow start. And to flip it around to the Middleton side, you know how it goes. The man that we gave the Pizza Hut player of the game last time around was Patrick Piscini. I want to see him perform again. Mm-hmm. We've seen him have some great passes, and we had him on that shorthanded goal to finish off the job. So can Patrick Piscini be the guy again? Can he be the hero? Can he put on the cape for the Middleton Cardinals tonight?
It will be what we expect to be a great matchup here this evening between the Middleton Cardinals and the Verona Wildcats here on Hockey Night in Madison. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, Pablo Iglesias, as the Zamboni has left the ice, so we're just waiting for the teams to get back out here. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we will have puck drop here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973, and they're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether it's a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none and has exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out the all-new 2024 Honda Prologue, Honda's first all-electric SUV, or browse their selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
There's no safer place to feel dumb than Mr. Irrelevant with Alex Strofe.
But I was impressed by several of them.
You're impressed by everything.
I love life. It's amazing what people do.
There is nothing that you see that you wouldn't go, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's not a bad way to live, though.
Mr. Irrelevant with Alex Strofe. Live on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also available on the ESPN Wisconsin app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Want to move better, play faster, and compete at a higher level? Train where Wisconsin's top athletes go. Total Athlete Performance. From middle school phenoms to the pros, TAP is Madison's #1 destination for speed, power, and athleticism. Their proven systems, expert coaches, and cutting-edge equipment help you dominate your sport. Can't make it in? Train anywhere with the TAP mobile app. Spots are filling fast, so don't wait. Visit tapwisconsin.com to schedule your free athletic assessment today.
Happy New Year and happy new engagement. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. You have heard me talk about corporate, fundraising, and even casino events, but we are also amazing wedding DJs. Never cheesy and always the perfect fit for the perfect couple. Please let us help you narrate your wedding day love story while playing an amazing soundtrack that will rock your dance floor. Create lifelong memories of your one special day. Do it right and do it with celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more? No less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Want to move better, play faster, and compete at a higher level? Train where Wisconsin's top athletes go. Total Athlete Performance. From middle school phenoms to the pros, TAP is Madison's #1 destination for speed, power, and athleticism. Their proven systems, expert coaches, and cutting-edge equipment help you dominate your sport. Can't make it in? Train anywhere with the TAP mobile app. Spots are filling fast, so don't wait. Visit tapwisconsin.com to schedule your free athletic assessment today.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
It is almost time for puck drop here on Hockey Night in Madison. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me is Pablo Iglesias for a Big 8 conference rivalry game between the Verona Wildcats and the Middleton Cardinals. Our starting lineup for these teams, starting with the host, the Verona Wildcats, it'll be number 2, sophomore forward Jack Albert, then number 3, Andrew Martin, the sophomore defenseman, number 14, Eli Matilla, the junior forward, then a sophomore forward, number 16, Daniel Steffen, and then number 20, Keaton Cripps, the freshman defenseman. And in net, it'll be number 31, Ethan Pritzbilo. He is at 5-4 on the season, giving up an average of 3.26 goals per game. Middleton in their black road uniforms winning the opening faceoff, going from left to right. Verona in their home white jerseys, or sweaters I should say, with black numbers, orange trim, black helmets, and black pants. Cardinals in all black sweaters with just a white stripe across their chest, black pants, and a white helmet. Battling for the puck down in the corner were the Wildcats and Cardinals. Middleton able to get it out of their zone, going from left to right, dump it in, takes a bit of a hit that time, does Kidd, and it dumps into the near corner. Piscini sends it around to Schuster on the far corner. Schuster tries a centering pass. Piscini, the one-timer, can't quite connect on it. Puck flutters around. Lamp out to Sanger, and then Sanger just let the puck go over the blue line for an offsides.
Yeah, right now I like the speed that I'm seeing. Like I said, Hunter, that Verona is a team that likes to get out in front of it fast. So if you're Middleton, you want to make sure that you try to keep up with the pace. It's going to be one of those games where it truly is going to be a long sprint today here at the Verona Ice Arena. But strap in for this one. We're going to have some fun hockey ahead of us.
Middleton controls the face-off on the red dot on this near right side. They dump it around. It goes all the way around, still staying in on the far side near the blue line. Verona able to chip it out for a moment. Clem gets it into center ice. Taken away, though, by the Wildcats. They carry it in. Gerke on the right side, all the way down to the face-off circle before it comes back outside to the top. That's out to Schrader on the far point. He loses the puck as Middleton controls, circling around back behind their own net. 15:40 to go. Taking it all the way up into the neutral zone, now passing it off across the red line as Middleton dumps it in. And they'll work it around before it's taken away by the Wildcats, and just missing the stretch pass. Wanted to get it to Snow into the attacking end. Snow comes back, though, gets a little revenge, knocks a Cardinal over, and it turns back over to Verona. Verona dumps it all the way back down, so they can get a couple of players for a line change. 15:10 to go in the first period. Verona with the puck. Rickert giving it back off. The puck went up into the air off of the shoulder of Fletcher, nearly going in.
Oh, man, that hung up there for a minute.
Wildcats had possession for a moment. Middleton was able to intercept. Verona still able to keep it down into their attacking end, though. Bates losing it at the blue line. Strasa gives it away to Albert. Now Strasa. Strasa sends one on, and that gets blockered away by Prisbilo.
Here we go.
And now Verona on the other end. Verona attacking a long pass. Albert couldn't connect on it. Verona keeps it alive, though, in their own end. Verona nearly scoring.
Yeah, fans thinking that it was a score, but it was actually just a little offside to the net.
Wildcats keeping the pressure on. Middleton finally able to clear it out. This rolls all the way back down and is going to go down for an icing.
Oh, man, Hunter, from what I'm looking around here, the Verona Ice Arena too slowly. We're starting to, when I put my head down and all of a sudden look back up and seeing the crowd, man, we've got a full house on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
this is the place to be.
We're getting close to standing room only here at the Verona Ice Arena for this rivalry game. Middleton and Verona, a big rivalry here in the Madison area for high school sports, and it's no different when it comes to hockey. Middleton wins that faceoff after the icing call, but Verona intercepts, keeps it alive into their zone, gets a wrister sent on that's blocked away by Fletcher. Cardinals keep it alive, long pass up ahead. Schuster carrying it into the zone on the near side, circles back at the near hash. The one-timer from Lamp goes up into the netting behind the goal. 13:39 to go in the first period, still scoreless here at Verona Ice Arena.
Oh, man, I just love the speed from what we're seeing here. But, again, that's exactly what you see when you get to face these Wildcats. They are fearless, and they love to try to generate some good opportunities. And so far we've seen it. It hasn't resulted in some goals, but I'm sure we're going to get one pretty soon based off of how they've been looking so far.
Gerke with the puck on the far side, tried to pass it out, stays alive. Passini sends one on, blockered away. Still staying in the attacking end for Middleton. Big hit in front of the Middleton student section, and then it is emptied out. Gerke 1-on-2, carries into the zone. Down under the far hash mark, Gerke sends one on. Fletcher just goes butterfly, sends that back away. Middleton holding in their defensive end, long pass off of the boards. That's going to go up ahead, and this won't be called an icing. They'll say Verona could have played that. Fisher holding along the blue line, gives it to Rickert, and then an offside. Snow just got across the blue line. Would have been a 3-on-2, and instead the puck comes out to the near red dot for a face-off.
That's a little bit of a bailout there. You could tell that Verona wanted that opportunity, but Middleton breathing the sigh of relief that the offsides was called there.
Verona winning the face-off for the moment, and then they dump it into the attacking end. Clem giving off to Keel. Verona keeps it alive. A redirect that just goes over the top of the net. Wraparound attempt that goes long. Middleton able to get it out. Middleton carrying in. Wohlers on the near side. Wohlers a centering pass into the slot. Strasa can't connect. Bates takes it behind his own net for Verona. Sends it back onto the near side to Martin. Martin up ahead to Fisher on the near boards into neutral ice. Dumps it down in. He got across the red line, so no icing call that time. Verona just tries to chase it down. Middleton collects. A stretch pass that connects. Mazer carrying in. Mazer the wrister, and that's an easy save for Ethan Pritzbilo.
Hunter, I know I've been talking a lot about the Wildcats' speed off the jump, but I have to tip my cap off to Middleton, too. They're playing pretty fast as well, and I think from what we've seen over the last couple games from Middleton is that they finally started to polish those passes off, because there are a lot of great centering passes, one-timer opportunities that Middleton just unfortunately couldn't capitalize on or finish off with the goal scorings. But, hey, you know what? That's just good goaltending is the reason why. Those centering passes, I mean, if you could keep finishing those off, that's going to pay dividends down the road.
Middleton wins the face-off on that far circle, and then getting shoved off of the puck. As the Cardinals try to keep it alive, they do. Kraus can't quite get one on. Now Ward and Kunin's fighting for it. Centering pass to Ward, can't connect. Sanger on the far point. Sends it back down around. The puck flutters around to the near side. Kunin. And then Ward losing possession of it, trying to poke check to keep it alive, unable to do it. Middleton Regains as Sanger carries into the zone on the far side. Sanger sends one high, and that's a glove save for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Pablo is really getting his money's worth today, or he's getting his work cut out for him. A lot of saves so far and a lot of shots on goal to start out the first period. Middleton coming in hot.
11-12 to go in the first period. Still scoreless here between Middleton and Verona on hockey night in Madison. Wildcats win that faceoff. Middleton tried to dump in, but it's intercepted as Verona will have it. Pass off of the glass onto the near side. Ingersoll gets shoved off the puck. And Kelm sends it back down. Cripps now with it for Verona. Sends it off to the far side to Stroot. Back to Cripps. Now Ingersoll up into the neutral ice. He can't control that pass. We've just got passes coming off of the boards and the glass on the near side before Ingersoll is able to carry in a high slot pass and a butterfly save for Fletcher.
Yeah, Caden Fletcher, we know that he can be a gamer when he wants to turn it on. So can we see him from how he was able to only allow 2 goals last game around? This could be a nice game where we're already seeing some solid flashes of the glove early on. I love it.
10:30 and counting in the first period. Middleton gets possession of the puck after the faceoff. Lamp carries it on the near side, and Lamp is going to send one on net, and that is another save for Pablo. Both teams, when they've got opportunities, they've been wanting to take these shots.
Yeah, man, you got to let it rip here because, like I said, if you're Middleton, you want to try to get out in front as much as possible or as quick as you can. And if you're Verona, I think this is really just the Verona style of play that I've been used to seeing. So it looks like that it's just a factory of what this school and what this program has always been known for. So it looks like some things never change, but you love to see that.
Steffen carries into the zone back to Albert on the near point. Sends it down around. Mittilla losing the puck, but Albert's able to control in the near corner. Albert gets pushed off of it. Mittilla there as he gets shoved down. Martin trying to fight for the puck. We've got 4 players fighting for the puck on the near point near the blue line. Albert able to come away with it for a moment before he gets sent into the boards. Kid takes it for Middleton. And then Keel still trying to send it out. Pacini holding in his own zone. Long pass just missing out of the reach of Schuster, and we'll have an icing call.
Feels like it's almost loud to the point where we can hardly hear the referee's whistle. So that's I'm really curious to see what happens when we get our first goal tonight, Hunter. Whichever side it is, it feels like that part of the arena is going to erupt.
It's a great atmosphere here at Verona Ice Arena. Again, both communities, even though it's below 0 outside, they are showing up here tonight. Schrader has a shot that's blockered away by Fletcher. Middleton trying to clear out. Sanger sends it off the boards, back behind the net. Clem. Then Schrader intercepts a pass. Kicked up ahead into the neutral ice. Strasa trying to fight somebody off as he carries into the zone. It's 1-on-4 for Strasa. He'll circle back to the point. Dumps off to Sanger. He sends it off of the boards. Taken away by the Wildcats. Wildcats try to clear out and send it off of the boards. Middleton collects in their defensive end. Long pass up to the near side. Woolers. Woolers goes into the high slot. Woolers gets hit from behind. Loses possession of the puck. And the Wildcats try to clear out and finally do, but Middleton collects, skating back into their own defensive end.
Yeah, that's going to be the other thing, too, is that Verona is a fast and physical team. It's hockey at its finest. You have to respect for Verona for all the things that they do as a program.
8:30 to go in the first period, still scoreless here in Verona. Middleton dumping in and trying to chase in the near side. As Mazer had it for a moment, taken away, though, by Fisher. Fisher losing it as he was trying to carry it out of his defensive end. And Middleton intercepts in the neutral ice. Now, there was a wrister from Ward that got deflected away by the defense. Albert trying to chase down and avoid an icing, but he can't beat the foot race with Keel. This will come back down to the Verona defensive end, and we'll have a face-off to the glove side and that right side of the goaltender, Ethan Pablo.
Yeah, Hunter, like I said, fast and physical is what Verona's doing,
Yep.
but it looks like Middleton so far is matching that energy. Who's going to be the first one to break the seal? That's the ultimate question tonight.
Verona wins the face-off. Albert has it on the far corner, gives it off to Bates. Bates looking up ahead, sends it off to Steffen, who then gets shoved off of the puck in neutral ice. Quickly up ahead, Kunin. Kunin loses the foot race with Bates, and Bates tries to send off ahead. Steffen can't quite get the puck as it holds up at the blue line. And then a pass that goes into the Middleton bench for another stoppage. 7:23 to go in the first period. So this has been kind of typical for us, Pablo, here.
Yeah.
These first periods usually have been quiet here on Hockey Night in Madison.
Yeah, pretty atypical, honestly. It's been a quiet first period to a little bit of a slower start, but I love the fact that we're just going 0 to 60 pretty quick.
Piscini, in the near face-off circle, tried to wrap around the net, can't do it. Sanger keeps one alive and will send one into the chest of PrepMania, who gets another save. And he ices the puck, so now we'll have a face-off on the glove side or the right face-off circle. Middleton Cardinals in their black road uniforms. Piscini sends a one-timer. That's blockered away. Verona collects onto the near corner. Ingersoll can't get it. Piscini keeps it alive, weaving through the defense. Piscini on the near side sends another one on. Lamp collects. Piscini back out to Sanger on the near point. Sanger sends one in. That redirects up into the glass behind the net. Now Schuster. Schuster looping around, gives it off onto the point. High slot, loses it. Ingersoll trips up, so he has to slow down as he's able to get it into the neutral ice. Puck floating up in, and then an offsides. So Gerke thought that he had an opportunity to get it into the attacking end, but just got into the attacking end across that blue line just before the puck did.
Yeah, a little bit of a scary situation, but I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was Cam Holzfeld that looked like he came in and play on the aggressive defensive side, was able to stop that, and was able to push, or what was it? It basically a 2-on-1 it looked like almost for the Wildcats, and was able to disrupt.
Schuster gets trupped up at the face-off circle, loses the puck. It's a 2-on-2 for Verona. Mitilla, that one is gloved down. Fletcher's on his stomach, and then we've got some pushing and shoving still going on between these two rivals on the far face-off. Caden Fletcher made the save, but then there was a stick that got sent in there as he was falling over to cover up that puck.
Yeah, you can't do that. Definitely heading to the box, and looks like we're going to send two. You got to watch those hands, too, because those are getting high. And then the captain, it looks like, for Verona's heading to the box. We've got some 4-on-4 hockey potentially. So that's Matilla that'll be going in for the Wildcats, and then we also have on Middleton's
number Chris
11,
Keel.
Chris Keel. Yeah. So, woo. Yeah, the physical energy. I mean, I think you could feel it from the benches, from everybody. That the energy's here, man. This no one's afraid of the moment now. So how are you going to generate that momentum? So now we have special teams that get to show off. So we have seen Middleton perform on the shorthanded side.
With it being the two, since both teams got both the penalties, we play full strength.
So we will play full strength.
Unfortunately, we don't get the fun 4-on-4.
We don't get the 4-on-4 stuff.
No. It's so disappointing. I wish they did.
I spoke too soon, unfortunately.
The face-off on the glove side on the far face-off. Middleton able to clear it away. Martin with the puck for Verona is defensive end. Up into the neutral ice. That's touched on by Bethke. Bethke gets pushed off of the puck. Martin keeps alive on the near side. Martin skating down into the corner. Now back behind. Sends it around to Bates on the far side. Bates off of the boards. He'll just chip this down. And Middleton controls in their own end. But then the pass goes off of a Verona skate. Martin is able to keep it alive on the near side. Martin in the near corner. Tries a centering pass. Held down by Fisher. Fisher, though, loses the puck, and we've got a whistle, and it'll be a penalty on Middleton.
Yeah, now we'll for sure have get to see the special teams unit. That's a tough one. Yeah, pretty easy call there.
This one's going to be
And I believe it looks like a cross-checking is the call there.
Matt Sanger, the defenseman. So that definitely hurts your starters on defense. You're going to be on the defending a power play. So 5:32 in this first period. Verona will be on the power play. Martin on the near corner. Sends it back behind to Ingersoll. Ingersoll holding behind the net. Now a one-timer that gets sent off and goes wide. Martin keeps it alive. Back behind to Ingersoll. Ingersoll over to Martin on the near side at the near hashes. Now Ingersoll behind the net. Trying to control Middleton. And we've got a scrum for the puck behind the net. This helps Middleton as we're down to a minute 25. It's a roughing penalty. They announce it for Sanger. And the puck's still fought for behind the net. And now we finally get a stoppage. We're down to a minute 18 left on the power play. 4:53 to go in the first period.
Yeah, it's already flying by pretty quickly.
Yeah, and that's where those scrums, that really helps the team that has to try and kill off the penalty.
And you have to tip your hat off if Verona's able to, or if Middleton's able to come away unscathed. This is a Verona team that likes to convert pretty quickly, and there's a Middleton team that likes to, unfortunately, allow a lot of power play goals.
Piscini carrying this puck out of the zone, looping all the way behind the net to the near side, and then Schrader able to take it away from him. We're inside a minute to go in the power play. Still scoreless with 4:30 to go in the game. Martin carrying up into neutral ice on the near side, skating into the zone, all the way down into the near corner. He'll circle all the way back out behind the net before he finally gives this one off to Gerke. Gerke back to Martin on the far side. Martin skating up to the far hashes. Martin to the point to Gerke. Gerke over to Schrader, and it gets poked away. Middleton, a possible counterattack shorthanded. Middleton carrying in. Piscini can't get a shot off. Still maintains possession, though. 24 seconds remaining. Middleton will just send it back out to neutral ice as they try to kill off this penalty, down to 18 seconds to go. Inside 4 minutes remaining in the period. Still scoreless. Schrader holding on the far end, and a long pass that goes up ahead, and it'll be an icing with 7 seconds left on the power play.
Really nice, and it looks like both we've got two guys out from the box after the back and forth earlier, so that's from a different penalty. So out of the box from there, and now 7 seconds to go here on this penalty.
Matilla and Keel.
Can they make sure that can they last these 7 seconds to get this kill?
Verona winning the face-off down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Send a pass up to Steffens on the glass. Albert carrying into the zone on the near side. Dumps it down Matilla. Matilla going all the way around up to the point now for Verona. Cripps on the near side. Sends one off, and Fletcher can't control. But Middleton able to clear it back down and out. And this is going to be an icing on the Cardinals. 3:13 to go in the first period. Middleton kills off that penalty after the roughing from Matt Sanger.
Yeah, that's huge, too, if you're the Cardinals. That's a massive confidence booster because it's a hostile environment already. You got a couple guys in the box for John a little bit, and then you get that penalty. That's a huge stand for the PK unit.
Middleton wins the face-off after the icing for a moment before Verona's able to take it away. A centering pass that goes wide all the way out to the high slot, and then the one-timer can't connect. Verona controls in the neutral ice. They'll carry it back in. Matilla on the far side. Down from the hash into the corner. Sends one back around the net. Cripps losing the puck. It gets sent up to the point along the near boards. Now down behind the Middleton net. Middleton and Verona fighting for the puck that squirts down to the near corner, the far corner. And now another battle for the puck back behind the net. This time Middleton is able to win it. Mazer couldn't quite clear it out. Off to Strassa. Strassa, long pass up ahead into neutral ice. Tried to stretch out the defense to Woolers, and Verona's able to control. Strut up to Gerke. Gerke carrying into the zone. Gerke, the wrister, and that is gloved down by Fletcher.
Phenomenal stick work by Gerke, but it's Caden Fletcher once again flashing the leather. That had some sauce on it, Hunter. Those deke moves are something that you only see in a video game. I think for a high schooler to pull that off, that was a dirty move. But Caden Fletcher making sure that he did not flinch on that shot.
Also would like to remind you that Gerke is just a sophomore. So we're going to have 2 more years of getting to see that from Verona and Gerke. Inside 2 minutes to go in the period. Still scoreless, 0-0 here in the first on Hockey Night in Madison.
That farm is alive and well if he is a sophomore.
Verona has the puck. Martin on the near side, getting into the neutral ice. Up to Stefan. Stefan losing it. And now the Cardinals control. Middleton crossing the red line, and they get shoved off the puck. Bates fighting with Schuster. Middleton putting some pressure on. Inside 2 minutes left to go. Pass gets poked away. Wanted to get it to Albert for Verona. And now the Cardinals have it. They'll chip one down in. Pritzbilo will just push it off to the side to get it into the corner. Schuster on the near boards, trying to control the puck. Schuster losing it for the moment. And then Keel giving off to Pacini. Now Sanger on the far side. Sanger across the red line, carrying into the attacking end, into the high slot. Shot goes up over the net and into the glass. Middleton controls still. Middleton, long cross pass. Pacini sends one on. That goes wide. Then a pass from Lamp. Lamp holding on the near hash. Down to Schuster. Schuster to Lamp behind the net. Lamp tries the center. Can't do it. Gets the puck back. Tries another centering. Cross court to Schuster, and he couldn't quite connect on it. And Verona now on the counter. Verona up to Fisher. Fisher gets shoved off the puck. We're inside 30 seconds to go in the period.
Man, you want that opportunity back. Oh.
The huge scoring opportunity for Middleton goes by the wayside. We're down to 15 seconds to go. Middleton now on a counterattack.
One last push.
And then Schuster has a puck poked away. Fisher sends one on. That stays wide to the left. Middleton just trying to run this one out. We're down to 1 second left, and that is the buzzer for 1 period of action. 0-0 our score after 1 period here on Hockey Night in Madison. Pablo, that was a great first period, even though we didn't get any scoring.
Yeah, just because we didn't get any scoring doesn't mean we were short of any dramatics. Man, that's the beauty of a trilogy. You and I are big Star Wars fans. We love a good movie saga. This is just the first part of this one. We have the New Hope, and now what's going to happen when we see the Empire Strikes Back, the Jedi, the Return of the Jedi. We've got a couple more chapters ahead of us, Hunter, if this is going to be the way the trilogy plays out tonight.
Absolutely scoreless after 1 period of action here at Verona Ice Arena.
Oh man, they got the Pee-wees out too coming out. That's awesome.
So I was very confused. The Middleton team.
I saw that they were creating a tunnel, so that's perfect.
The Middleton team went to the locker rooms, and I was like, okay, that's great. And all of a sudden, Verona was putting their sticks up to make a tunnel before they went into the locker room.
Oh, man.
And it's because
no, down goes one of the goalies. He's up, he's okay, everybody. He's all right.
The Pee-wee hockey teams.
Oh, no, somebody else is down now. No, she's down. She's up, but she's got a big old smile on her face. Oh, man.
You know what? We're going to keep it right here instead of taking a commercial break. We've got Pee-wee hockey, orange versus black for Verona at the intermission.
Oh, this is electric. We picked the right game to be at tonight.
We absolutely did with some Pee-wee hockey.
I'll tell you, these kids are skating a lot better than me. I would look like Bambi 100%. So even though some of these kids are falling, they're getting right back up. I'd be right down on the ice if that were me. Oh, here we go. I think we got a breakaway opportunity. Come on, go! Go!
Orange with the breakaway,
go!
But a player for black able to come and take the puck away.
Does offsides rules apply here? I don't know if they do.
I would doubt it. I think it's as long as they don't do anything that's dangerous.
Yes.
I think they kind of let things go at this level.
Oh no!
There's a scrum for the puck in the neutral zone between orange and black here as we have some Pee-wee hockey.
You think it's whistled dead, like similar to football when its forward progress is made. So it's like, all right, there's too much going on in this corner. We're going to whistle it dead and reset.
Probably. We've got an intermission and some Pee-wee hockey going on at the intermission. Middleton and Verona scoreless after one period of action here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Come on.
It's the orange versus the black team.
First goal.
And orange has an opportunity.
Push it
and
in.
It's going to be a goal. The orange team scores first.
Oh, you love to see it. You love
Number
to see
21 for the orange team for the Verona youth hockey team getting the first goal in the intermission game.
Oh, man, this is what it's all about. You love to see that no matter what at the end of the day, the score, it's truly a fun thing. This is awesome.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, you and I are having fun with this Pee-wee hockey game. Oh, it goes off the side of the net. But this is the kind of thing, you know, Dennis Summerow and I talk a lot about when it comes to youth sports.
Yes.
The biggest thing is get the kids into the sport and get them having fun and enjoying it at this young age first, because you can teach them the rules of the game, you can teach them how to play, and you can develop skills in fun ways, but it's just about getting them, a one-timer couldn't connect for the orange team.
That was a nice center right there, but you gotta finish on those. You got to finish on them.
But you know, when it's a sport like hockey that is considered such a niche sport
2-on-0.
still.
2-on-0, here we
the
go.
Black team with a 2-on-0. Trying to make this great point, and then we're getting
wait,
wide open net. And the diving stick save for the orange goalie.
What a stop.
Incredible stuff.
That's how you use the stick. But yeah, to your point, Hunter, I mean, this is all encompassing of what Verona is all about too. As you know, as a hockey program across the board, is that they've just been known to be a factory. That's what I had in one of my notes, is that Verona for the longest time, I mean, the varsity team, 5 out of the last 8 seasons they've had state championship experiences. Oh, here we go. We got another opportunity here. Oh, he got him through the 5-hole.
5-hole in the
Take
goalie.
That. Tie game.
Black ties it up.
Oh, man. Yeah, and it's awesome to get to see that. You could tell that these kids are going to remember a moment like this, and this is this is that first domino, if you will, right? That starts to fall or create that ripple effect more so of how much you love the game. You get to be out here. You're going to remember a night like this where people are cheering for you. The ESPN Madison crew at the top of the stands. Maybe they'll remember it. Maybe they won't. But we're shouting. We're supporting. And there it is.
And the Black takes the lead.
Unanswered. 2 unanswered for the Black side for Verona.
The Black team against the orange team.
Oh.
1 minute left in the period. Can orange tie it up? I want overtime if they tie it up.
Yeah, what happens in overtime? We're gonna go to PKs or PKs. Are we gonna go to penalty shots?
I mean, I would love that. But
this
Black
might be it. This
as
might
a breakaway.
Be it. That's it's the icing on the cake. Wow.
They go 5-hole again, and Black takes the 3-1 lead. But orange quickly back the other way. 21 already has a goal. 21 1-on-1 goes top shelf.
Oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We got 25 seconds.
3-2. Black leads orange.
Well, no matter what, Hunter, at the end of the day, Verona will come out with the win in this one.
Yes, and that's important for this. You want the kids. And Black just answered back. 4-2 with 6 seconds to go.
I think my favorite part of all this, though, is watching the kids do the celebrations. You can clearly tell, you could tell who their inspiration is from all their favorite players.
They will mimic the NHL player goals.
And I also love too at the buzzer, even though the Black squad. Actually, no, the Black squad did come out victorious. I saw one of the forwards and the goalie embrace over at center ice like they won the Stanley Cup. I mean, that's what it's all about here, too. You love to get to see that. Everyone gets to come together. You get to play in front of this group. The varsity team built a tunnel for you, and you feel like that you're one of the big stars. I mean, that's awesome, and to get to see that we get some future hockey stars in the making here, future Verona Wildcats that could be out on this ice being cheered for in bigger fashions, man, that's awesome. I love that we got to do this and got to see that here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Hockey night here in Madison.
Yeah, hockey night in Madison. We even got some extra Pee-wee hockey at the intermission break. We'll take a short break as the Zambonis now come out to clear off the ice. We are scoreless after one period of action. 0-0 our score. When we come back, we'll look ahead to the second period of action between Middleton and Verona here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Want to move better, play faster, and compete at a higher level? Train where Wisconsin's top athletes go. Total Athlete Performance. From middle school phenoms to the pros, TAP is Madison's #1 destination for speed, power, and athleticism. Their proven systems, expert coaches, and cutting-edge equipment help you dominate your sport. Can't make it in? Train anywhere with the TAP mobile app. Spots are filling fast, so don't wait. Visit tapwisconsin.com to schedule your free athletic assessment today.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing, a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda.
hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Zero after one period here at the Verona Ice Arena in Verona for Hockey Night in Madison. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me is Pablo Iglesias. And Pablo, a scoreless first period, but we said it there multiple times, a ton of action in this period and a ton of scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I love the aggressiveness. I love the speed from what I'm seeing. I knew that exactly that's what the Wildcats always were and have been known for. Heck, we saw the Pee-wees getting out in front of it too. So clearly it's starting early. When it's get out in front of the puck, create good opportunities for you and your teammates. So sharing the wealth is clearly a mantra that's passed along to the Pee-wees. But credit to Middleton too, because over the 2 games that we've seen it was a little bit more of a slow burn for the Cardinals, and today it's all gas, no brakes. They know that if they want to compete in this game, they want to be in it, that they have to play at that exact same pace. And what I like is the patience. What I like is also the confidence, too, Middleton coming in here. It's respect everyone, fear no one. And the Cardinals have done a really good job so far in terms of trying to match that energy. We also saw some good opportunities, but there was one that I'm just looking at the spot right now where you had it right in front, I believe just a minute to go, where maybe the lights, like I say, were a little too bright in that situation, and you're focusing on the result versus just being in the moment. So can Middleton stay in the moment? Are they able to capitalize on those things? We are seeing them finish some passes. We're seeing them complete them. So now it's just about finishing that off and going that extra step and now finding the back of the net. So I love what I'm seeing, even though we have a scoreless game so far, Hunter. I love the speed of this. I love the energy. I love just kind of the fuel that both of these teams have, because we know how much of a rivalry this is, and we know that whenever that goal seal is broken, it's going to erupt here at the Verona Ice Arena.
It definitely is, and I think that speaks back to, when we were getting ready for that Janesville game and how Janesville talked about, this Middleton team, going into Thursday night, they were 4-10-1. And they're better than that because they play so many good teams in their non-conference. And I think we're seeing that with the way that Middleton's playing tonight against a Verona team who's 10-6 on their season. Verona 6-2 in the Big 8 Conference and just 2 points back of Sun Prairie for first, but you've got Middleton there now at 10 points and 5-2 in conference play. So it's this is a Middleton team who, if you're watching along, listening along to us on the ESPN Madison YouTube right now, and you're seeing that record underneath Middleton at 5-10-1, you're like, oh, really? This is a much better than what you would think a 5-10 team would be.
Yeah, Hunter, I'm actually really surprised. I mean, granted, we all need a breather too, but I feel like at some point in the second period and probably in the third, we're going to be putting up these chairs that we're sitting in right now, and we're going to be standing, because I feel like the energy is just only going to get higher and higher. Even if it's a scoreless game going into the third period, like I said, that's the beauty of a trilogy. It's the highs and the lows. What is the drama going to bring? What is the plot of the second period going to be? Oh, I'm excited for it, man. It's you can see that looks like that the goalie's getting ready to come out for the Verona side, and we are getting ready for the second period of hockey.
Well, and we've got about 90 seconds until the start of this third period. Is there any messaging that you think either of these teams maybe need? I know you mentioned for Middleton those moments where they've had some open looks right there in the crease and they just haven't been able to connect on them. Like, do you tell the guys, like, hey, just relax. We played really good hockey. We just got to play our game and just finish when we get those chances?
Yeah, you know what? If I'm on the Middleton side, it's believe that you belong in this situation. They're a battle-tested team. We know that the coach has told us that. Believe that you belong in this one. You know, don't psych yourself out. Don't make the moment bigger than what it is. Keep playing the brand of hockey that you're playing, because I like the aggression that they're getting out in front. They're not. It's not like they're being intimidated, even when the Wildcats do get out in front. Caden Fletcher has been great in net. Now, if I'm on the Verona side, it's just keep doing what you're doing as well. I know these are simple things, but honestly, I don't really see any mistakes that are being made outside of you want to stay disciplined, and that's really where both sides come in, because, again, when you're in a rivalry in this situation, the tempers flare a little bit. Some words are exchanged, so who's going to be the one who is disciplined on that side a little bit more? Because you don't want to be the person that ends up getting put into the penalty box and watching a goal score when you could have been the reason why, hey, if I was out on the ice, maybe, just maybe, I could have helped prevent that. So that's where I would say for both of these teams, the special teams unit, is to make sure that you try to stay out of the box as much as possible, because that is potentially where things could get a little hairy.
We're just moments away from the second period of action beginning. Both teams standing in the doorways of their respective locker rooms. We're just waiting for them to come back out to start this second period of action here at the Verona Ice Arena, as Middleton and Verona, again, scoreless through one period of play.
You know, Hunter, what I really liked too, when I went to go fill up my water bottle to start before the start of the game, walked past Middleton's locker room. I mean, I didn't get to see much, but I definitely heard that they were bumping some Drake in there. So clearly the energy was loose. These guys it was almost like a party. It was like a club in there that these guys were getting loose. They were ready to go. So again, you could kind of feel that energy just from the open door when I could hear the music. These guys are ready to go today. So I expected nothing less, and I'm very pleased to get to see that energy that we're seeing so far. Will we break the seal in this second period, though? I mean, it feels like we've gotten so close. We've gotten so close, man. But hey, maybe just maybe we'll see if the second period is a little bit of a different one in terms of the scoring. I'm excited either way.
We are just about to start the second period. The teams will switch directions. And Verona wins the opening faceoff, going from left to right in their white home sweaters with black helmets and black pants. Middleton with white helmets, black sweaters, and black pants. Puck ricocheting around a bit as Verona has it, carrying into the neutral ice. And all the way in is Stefan on the near side. Stefan sends a long pass to Albert on the far corner. Taken in by Kidd, now up ahead to Schuster. Schuster gives off to Lamp, right back to Schuster on the near boards. And then Lamp and Kidd, and we've got a whistle here on this near side. It looks like maybe they're an offside called as the puck was being fought for, and you just happen to have Lamp that time get across the blue line without realizing it before the puck. Verona winning the face-off, losing possession of it, and Middleton will dump down in. It's going to be an icing on Middleton, as that was going from the blue line of the defensive line all the way in to the attacking end.
It's just calm before the storm, looking at both student sections, Hunter. I just want to know. I just want to know if I had a crystal ball and could see what the first goal is going to look like. I know either side is going to be excited for these.
Verona wins the face-off for the moment. Zgurki back around the net, taken away by Middleton. Long pass up ahead that gets chipped back in. Cripps intercepting that. Middleton has to control in their defensive end. Verona putting some pressure on now. Keel chips one up into the neutral ice, and this is going to roll all the way back down and it'll be in icing.
Yeah, nice defense too by the Verona Wildcats, standing their guard there, because Patrick Cassini was out on open ice and he was leaking just a little bit. But if they got that right pass and the right mustard on it, Patrick Cassini would have been clear, ready to go 1-on-0 for a breakaway opportunity. But good defense by the Wildcats to prevent that.
We saw that a few times on Thursday against Janesville. Middleton likes to try and use Cassini's speed to stretch out opposing defenses. Albert can't control in the slot. Rolls out to the near side. Mid-Illa chips back in for Verona. Going all the way down around. Stefan on the far corner. Albert and Stefan fighting to try and get that puck with Keel and Mazer. Mazer able to control for Middleton. He'll take it around behind his own net, up into the near face-off circle, off to Wohlers. Wohlers carries into neutral ice. Across the red line, chips down and in, blockered away by Pritzbilo. And now Wohlers behind the net, over to the far face-off. Kelm sends one on, butterfly save for Verona. Down into the near side, Bates will send it off the boards, gets it at least into neutral ice. Middleton tried to send it right back in, intercepted by the Wildcats. And then Sanger chases down and wins the race. We're going to have a icing. .49 to go in the second period. Still no score. Middleton will have a face-off coming after a Verona icing call, and the Wildcats win that face-off. It's Fisher losing it, and then the puck going into the
unfortunate offsides call. Just wrong place. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, and that's the tough one. Like there, it was Middleton had the puck for a moment. Verona's trying to carry it out. Middleton intercepting the pass.
Yeah.
But it led to them being offsides. 14:34 to go. Verona winning the faceoff on that far dot. Gerke tried to chip in. Sanger getting possession. Pass deflected off, controlled by Verona. Gerke pushed off again. Sanger. Pass off the boards. Doesn't connect. Sanger with a hard hit on Bethke. Bethke pops back up, though. Schuster carries into the attacking end. Schuster down into the corner. Back behind the net. Schuster gets tripped up from his knees. Tried to pass it off. Couldn't. Verona controls. Ingersoll. Pass to the near side. Gerke. Gerke sliding into the attacking end. And now Middleton controls as Gerke got shoved off the puck. Long pass up ahead to Piscini. Piscini just gets held up enough by Cripps. Stefan the wrister into the chest of Fletcher, and then he nearly lost it for a moment. And Fletcher's able to ice it. 13:35 to go, and some more words being exchanged behind the net. Doesn't look like we'll have anything called, though, but we're going to have a face-off coming on the near circle.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just talking about, what, Netflix shows or something like that. Hey, what are you
be like,
streaming?
hey, man,
hey,
it's been so cold outside.
Yeah, exactly, man. Hey, how are you staying warm? You want to play some video games after? I'm sure those are the words that are being exchanged, right?
Exactly. Verona controlling on the face-off. Martin sending it down around from the near side over to the far corner. Albert sends it back behind the net. Stefan controls. Stefan wheeling around to the far hash, over to the far point, back to Stefan on the hash. Sends it back behind the net. There's nobody there, though, for Verona. Albert can't quite get to that one. Now he controls on the near point. Cross ice to Stefan. Stefan sends one quickly off. It goes off the leg of his own teammate in Matt Illa. And now Verona on a counterattack. Mazer circling back, trying to get one off to the point, but Albert able to intercept.
Yeah, great defense by the Wildcats to prevent that. Looked like some Cardinals were out in front of that, but the defensive skaters were able to get back pretty quickly.
Midilla crossing the red line, carrying it all the way in, and sends one high that Fletcher nearly lost, but it just goes up over the crossbar and into the glass.
Yeah, I do not envy Caden Fletcher for watching that puck zip past him.
If it was any closer, it would have given him a haircut. Got a long one pass that goes up and down the far boards, and we'll have an icing here on Middleton. Face-off coming to the stick side in the far face-off circle with 12:22 to go in the second period.
Hard to tell, but I think I could probably sense that Caden Fletcher might have even blinked with how fast that that puck was coming his way. Hard to keep your eyes on that one. That was a high fastball. Not like the knuckleball. If it's high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
And a
little bit of some contact just before the puck drop.
Yeah,
so it looks like we'll redo it.
Fisher hit the ice as the puck was being dropped, so the official having a conversation, and now Rickart's going to get kicked out, and Fisher will go in, and Verona wins the faceoff off to the far side. Cripps. Now Fisher sends one across. That one goes wide. Strutt keeps it alive on the near side. Tried to get it to Rickert. Lee, though, able to fight the puck off. And it's down to Ward. And now Lee tries the center. Poked away for a moment. Verona controls. Verona into the center ice. And Middleton controls. Long pass that gets pushed off by Ward. Middleton tries to chase. And Kunin having it for a moment before losing it. Lee pulls the puck down with his glove. And then Verona controls. Ingersoll centers to Gerke. Gerke 1-on-3. Can't connect, and then Gerke sends one just wide. Staying with Verona. Stroot. Gerke again sending it wide with a quick wrister. Verona still keeping the puck in their attacking end. Battle for it in the near corner. Gerke into the face-off circle. Gerke off of the chest of Fletcher, and Middleton able to clear it out. They'll get an icing call here, but they don't care about that as Gerke had 3 great chances and couldn't connect.
Oh, man, at some point you think that something's got to give, right? But Caden Fletcher, man, he's like a human brick wall out there, stopping everything that comes his way.
11:06 to go in the second period. We'll have a face-off to the glove side of Fletcher. Middleton wins it. Keel sending it all the way down around. Piscini trying to battle off defenseman. Piscini with it, centering, and there's no one there to get that to. Now Kelm centering into the slot, taken away by Cripps. Cripps up to Matt Illa. Now Albert losing it as Kelm holds the puck on his own face-off end. We've got what would have been an offsides. Piscini now a long pass up ahead. Piscini on the top of the circle gets shoved off the puck. Albert with it. Wanted to get to Fisher, too far out in front of him. And Fisher has it back after Middleton losing it. Now Middleton with the puck again. Schuster carrying in. Schuster a wrister and a glove save from Pritzbilo.
Yeah, I haven't seen much action from Pritzbilo. A lot of it's been Caden Fletcher making sure that he flashes leather. But nice to see that we're spreading the wealth here. But Pritzbilo too. I mean, just as the reason why we're in a shutout game is because we are seeing phenomenal goaltending on both ends. Nice little scoop. The glove save, and honestly an opportunity just a couple minutes ago, though, for Middleton that just snuck on by past the net.
Middleton wins the faceoff. Sanger sends one on. That gets deflected away. Strasa with another on the rebound, and it is covered up by Pritzbilo.
Oh, man. If I'm, let's see, I'm trying to make out the number here. Either way, awesome opportunity. Yep, that's number 23. That was Lucas Strasia. Who almost had the opportunity on the rebound, but just not enough. Still keeps us a scoreless game.
Middleton winning the face-off. Snow clears it out, though, before Verona. Carried it into the attacking end. Rickert keeps it alive. Rickert trying to go 1-on-3. And Fisher had an opportunity out in front. He was falling over, though, in the slot and couldn't get one to go on net. Middleton clearing out into the Verona end. Fisher controlling for the Wildcats. Cross ice to Snow. Snow hesitates, just has to try and dump this one in. Sanger off the glass, up ahead into the neutral ice. And this will be an icing called on Middleton with 9:16 to go.
Oh man, we're just getting treated to a nice hockey game here. Scoreless game, big crowd, everything here, Hunter. But yeah, from what I want to see, I just want to see the all gas, no brakes, and I think we're getting that from both teams. I mean, I'm sure it's going to start to wear down a little bit. The energy's going to start to go down in the tank, but I love the energy that both teams
have. And we have a goal off of the face-off. Gerke gets the first goal of the night. The sophomore, Watson Gerke, his 10th goal of the night and of the season, our first goal of the night. With 9:12 to go, Verona ends the 0-0 tie, and Gerke makes this a 1-0 game.
Yeah, beautiful shot, a nice little wrister there. Had some mustard on it, man, and let it rip, and now you found the twine. So, yeah, we've got our first goal. Finally broken the seal.
Middleton winning the face-off after the Gerke goal. And now Verona with it again, but couldn't quite control. So the Wildcats try to dump in. Steffens chasing. He'll control underneath the net. His pass intercepted by Middleton. Schuster carrying across the blue line. Schuster to the high slot, sends one on. It's back behind Pablo, and there's no one there. And Verona able to go the other way. Midilla sends one off the defender. Sanger tries to clear. Verona able to keep it alive. Bethke getting the assist on that goal. 8:15 and counting to go in the period. 1-0 Verona leads. Wildcats with it. Try to send one again to Gerke, and that one goes wide to the left. Ingersoll fighting for the puck on the far corner. Middleton able to pull that out. Piscini touches one off, quickly up ahead to Schuster. Schuster centered to Lamp. Lamp goes right back to Schuster. Then Schuster on the near corner. Fighting for the puck against two Wildcats. Puck's loose out in front, and now we've got a whistle and some pushing and shoving. The net is off its moorings, and we might have a penalty coming against Verona here.
Yeah, the question is who it's going to be up against. Was contact made first by Pablo? I mean, of course, you know, when somebody's in the crease, yeah, you want to make sure the guys are around there, but a little pushing and shoving. I don't know if somebody went down or somebody fell, but it looks like, yeah, the Verona Wildcats are going to be pushed away for this one. That's Mason Strutt.
Yep, Mason Strutt will head to the penalty box. So after Middleton gives up the goal with 7:42 to go in this second period, we're going to have a power play for Middleton. Middleton winning the faceoff. Kidd on the near point. Chips down to the board, the near corner. Lamp losing it for a moment. And we've got a whistle here.
I believe just net dislodge. Yep.
We can't get away from those.
Death, taxes, and the net being dislodged on a PrepMania broadcast for us. I think we need to start taking over-unders for how many calls that's going to happen, or how many times that call is going to come about.
I have seen the net dislodged in these games more than I think I ever have in my entire life watching hockey. Piscini with the puck on the power play. Kidd high slot. Kidd tried to send one out in front. That one is pushed away. Midilla winning the foot race for a moment. He gets shoved off of the puck. Is Kidd fighting for it for Middleton. Cardinals control, 1:25 to go on the power play, 7 minutes to go in the period, down 1-0.
Confirmed there, it's 2 minutes for roughing.
Lamp and Schuster trying to beat Martin for the puck, and they're able to. They get it out to the point to Sanger. He has to loop all the way back out to the neutral ice to avoid an offsides, and then Middleton couldn't get back out of the zone in time. A minute 03 to go. They'll bring the face-off out into neutral ice. 6:45 to go in the period.
Yeah, not to make this moment bigger than what it is, like I said, if you're Middleton, but this almost does feel like a golden opportunity when you want to chase and when you're down one. I mean, I feel like you need to capitalize on this, right? You've been getting those passes off. You've been winning the face-offs. Now finish the job here. Can they get the goal to even things up? The equalizer is so important right now.
Piscini takes it into the zone on the near side, hesitates on the hash, and Verona's able to clear again down to 43 seconds remaining on the power play for Middleton. They trail 1-0. Keel sends a long pass up ahead to Piscini at the red line. Piscini over to Kidd. Kidd carries in. Kidd sends one high, and it's blockered away up into the glass. And Verona clears it down.
A little extra juice on that one, but boy, that would have looked good. That could have beat. That easily could have beat it if to go just so under the crossbar.
10 seconds left on the power play. Mazer chips in, chases down. Piscini near boards.
And you got to watch out if Strutt's going to poke out. No, it looks like he's back out of the box now.
Yep. So we are full strength with 5:30 to go. Fight for the puck. Schuster able to win it. Schuster sends it back, and then a shot that goes off of the back of Piscini. Piscini holding. Piscini sends one off. That gets knocked down. Still staying in the attacking end for Middleton. It's Keel with it on the point. Keel sends one on, and another butterfly save for Pablo.
Oh, my God. Hunter, watching that pass from Pablo, he didn't have a lot of room to work with. That was sneaking it in. I think that was a perfect opportunity. That was the right avenue for that shot, but for Pablo, with all those bodies in front of him to come away with that save on the stick side and suck that up and to keep this shutout going for him, that was an impressive save.
5:14 to go. Pablo just putting on a clinic right now in net for Verona as it's a 1-0 lead. Middleton wins the faceoff. Albert intercepting a pass. Albert up ahead to Steffen. Steffen gets shoved off the puck. Strasa for Middleton, carrying in on the far side, all the way down into the corner. Strasa holding behind the net. Sends one off, and a wrister that goes wide to the left. That was Kelm with the shot attempt. Mazer to Woolers. Woolers all the way out to the point now. Sanger sends one off, and we've got Steffen, and it's a 2-on-1. Steffen holds, centers, and it is a goal! Off to Matt Illa. Number 14, Matt Illa makes it a 2-0 game. His 5th goal of the season.
Great 2-on-1 opportunity there. You saw it back and forth, a little, the nice pass at the last seconds. I mean, that's where patience and chemistry comes into play. Hunter, what a goal there to double this lead. But hey, like we said, you know what? A two-goal lead in hockey is a dangerous one. But in this game, especially when you're Verona and you have a little bit of that advantage, at least from what history has said in the third period going into this, still got about 4.5 minutes to go here in the second period. That's big. That's a huge goal and a great opportunity. Way to convert for the Wildcats.
2-0. Verona leads Middleton now in this rivalry game with 4:25 to go in the period. Fight for the puck on the near boards. Middleton wins it for the moment. Kidd with it on the near side, near the blue line, carries down to the hash before Verona is able to get the puck out of there. Verona with a 3-on-3 into the attacking end. Ingersoll tried a backwards pass that gets intercepted by the Cardinals. Middleton now on the counterattack, carrying it in, chipping it off, and it is into the glove of Pablo. 3:54 to go in the second period. Verona leading 2-0 on the Middleton Cardinals here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me is Pablo Iglesias.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
We've got a great rivalry game on our hands. Verona win the face-off and get popped for an offsides. Mid-Illa couldn't quite get the puck out in front in time to keep his teammate onside, so this will bring it out to the red dot on the far side as Verona attacking from left to right. Verona winning that. Stefan will send one off into the face of Fletcher, and he gloves that down.
Yeah, Verona really looking like they're slowly starting to take control of this one. So, yeah, if I'm Middleton, I make sure that I try to stay as calm as possible here. You're doing the right things, but now you got to make sure that you tighten it up a little bit on defense and try to generate the good opportunities that you've been creating for yourself offensively. So how can you generate now and get those shots on goal into goals?
3:25 and counting to go in the second period. Middleton with the puck in the neutral ice. Sanger carries in, crosses to Schuster. Schuster in the high slot. His wrister gets blocked away by a defenseman. Schuster controls his own puck, though. Schuster into the face-off circle on the near side. Schuster back off to Pacini. Pacini sends one into the chest of PrepMania. Knocked away. Puck still alive. Schuster flips this one off to Keel. Keel sends a wrister into the slot. That one gets knocked down by a defender. Stefan for Verona. Wanted to try and get Albert on the opposite side. Pass intercepted. Sanger chips down in. Puck rolls all the way from the near side to the far side, and now Verona's going to get hit with an icing. As Stefan tried to send that one on quickly. And 2:35 to go. We'll have a face-off down on the far face-off circle in the Middleton attacking end, going from right to left.
Yeah, man, what a night it's been so far for PrepMania. He has been he's just been unstoppable so far tonight. So let's see if that trend continues.
Middleton wins the face-off. They try to send a wrister on. That gets blocked away by a defenseman. Wooler has it on the near side. Dumps it off to Mazur. Mazur down to Wooler. Wooler losing it for a moment. Strasser tries to chase it down. It goes back and forth now. And Mazur can't control as it went out along the far boards, and we'll have another icing. 2:04 to go. So Middleton putting some pressure on. We've had a couple of solid scoring opportunities for the Cardinals in this second period since they gave up these couple of goals here. Yeah. Just haven't been able to figure out a way to get past PrepMania. Verona with it again. Fletcher has one go off of his chest, able to get the redirect to go wide, and now we have a delayed penalty, and then Verona with the touch, so Middleton will be on the power play. It looks like we're going to get a tripping call here, and that'll be on Bates. Sending Bates to the penalty box. So the sophomore defenseman Nolan Bates into the box. With 1:48 to go here in the second period.
I believe the call's tripping, too, from what it looks like. We'll wait on the confirmation, but I believe that's the sign that I saw, Hunter, was a tripping.
Middleton wins the faceoff. Kidd has a pass go up into the glass. Now a fight for it on the point. Kidd has it on the near point, takes it into the near faceoff circle. Shot goes wide. Pacini touches it on to keep it down into the corner to Schuster. Now Pacini, far faceoff. Wrister from Pacini, blocked away by PrepMania. Verona able to clear it out to center ice, and Pacini holds at the blue line. And it is a tripping penalty. We're down to 90 seconds on the power play. Schuster on the far side. Schuster has that poked away, and it clears out for the Wildcats again. Kidd chips down to Pacini. Pacini carries in on the far boards. Pacini holds at the face-off circle, sends one into the chest of PrepMania, and he's able to control and ice the puck. 1:13 left on the power play. 1:01 left in the second period.
Yeah, Hunter, if I'm Middleton here, I want to start the third period even strength, because that means I have a goal under my belt if I'm the Cardinals.
And then a quick, hard shot from Sanger that is eaten up again by PrepMania.
Yeah, PrepMania also putting his hands up, wondering where there was a no call. Looks like that there was a last-second swing. Everett Lamp trying to deflect the puck, and I mean, hey, you know what? That's what happens when you try to time those things up. PrepMania hoping that there was a call somewhere.
Schuster's shot goes wide as the Cardinals won the face-off. Piscini chips down along the back of the net. 43 seconds left in the period, 54 seconds left on the power play. Kidd on the near point. Chips off the board to Sanger. Sanger sends one on. That's again blockered away by PrepMania. Kidd on the far face-off circle. Kidd loses the puck as he tries a shot, and then the clear for Verona.
Oh, wow. So we got a high sticking, and it'll be sent into the Verona zone for the face-off.
So some of the Middleton fans saying that went off of the back of Piscini, but the official calling a high stick. So 35 seconds left on the power play, but we have 23 seconds left in the period. Verona leading 2-0 here at the Verona Ice Arena. Middleton wins the faceoff. Down to 18 seconds to go. Schuster on the near side, still in his defensive end. Carrying into neutral ice across the red line. He'll carry it into the attacking end. Schuster tried to get past the defender, couldn't, loses the puck, and Verona's able to clear again. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and that will do it for the second period of action. Verona takes a 2-0 lead after we were scoreless through one period of action. Verona scoring with 9:12 to go in the period. Gerke getting the goal to make it 1-0. That was the 10th goal of the season for Watson Gerke. And then just a couple minutes later, with 4:39 to go in the period, Verona scoring on a Eli Matt-Illa goal, his 5th of the season, to make it 2-0. We've got 12 seconds left on a power play when we come back for the third period, but Verona lights the lamp twice and takes a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's what you want when you go into the locker room with 2-0 lead, and the pressure is mounting now for the Middleton Cardinals, because Verona, as we talked about, at a +7 in the third period, and goal difference, that is a very tough challenge. Not an impossible one to overcome, but the backs will definitely be up against the wall. I'm curious to see what the strategy will be. Curious to see how they'll come out into the third period after this rest.
2-0 or score after 2 periods of action. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll be getting you ready for that third period of action here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Want to move better, play faster, and compete at a higher level? Train where Wisconsin's top athletes go. Total Athlete Performance. From middle school phenoms to the pros, TAP is Madison's #1 destination for speed, power, and athleticism. Their proven systems, expert coaches, and cutting-edge equipment help you dominate your sport. Can't make it in? Train anywhere with the TAP mobile app. Spots are filling fast, so don't wait. Visit tapwisconsin.com to schedule your free athletic assessment today.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing: a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
These things really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Our score after 2 periods of action here at the Verona Ice Arena in Verona for a Big 8 conference rivalry game between the Verona Wildcats and the Middleton Cardinals. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me is Pablo Iglesias. This is Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, also brought to you by Gruber Law Offices. They have a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There is in the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. One call.
That's all.
That's right. 2-0 our score, Pablo. Middleton will start on the power play for 12 whole seconds.
Yep, that's it. Make it take advantage of those 12 seconds that you had. Like I said, Hunter, if you were Middleton, you were hoping that you were going to start this period even strength. But I think that's been the story of this game for Middleton, is they've had their chances. Granted, they had 2 offsetting because of the fighting, but looking at this, the Cardinals have, assuming I don't know what happens from here, but you could be looking at going down 0-3 in power play opportunities. That's not a number that you like to see. So it's 12 seconds is tough to work with, but it's not impossible. So could they convert on this one? But overall, if I'm Middleton, I gotta make sure that I say to the guys, look, we need to be better on this power play unit, right? We need to make sure that we're taking advantage of these opportunities, because really, if you look at it, you scored 2 of those goals. If you convert on all 3, hypothetically, you're up 3-2 in this one. So take advantage of those gifts that are given to you. And if you're Verona, make sure, you stay out of the box in this one, because as much as you want to believe that, hey, this PK unit is nails right now, that's only going to last for so long. So make sure if you're Verona too, cinch up and hunker down, stay a little disciplined on that one. And if you're Middleton, try to take advantage of the gifts that are given to you.
Yeah, and it's a huge credit to Pablo, the goaltender for Verona here this evening.
Yeah.
He has been outstanding, and that just puts even more pressure then on Middleton, because he has been so good for this squad for Verona, as right now he is coming into tonight in 7th in the conference in the save percentage, with about an 87% save percentage. Caden Fletcher right behind him at 8th with an 86%. And then, so it's both of these netminders very good, and it's just been Verona has been able to take advantage of their opportunities when they've had them.
Yeah, exactly. You got to take advantage of the opportunities when they're given to you. And right now, time is slowly starting to slip away if you're the Cardinals. So take advantage of what's in front of you. And if you're Verona, like we've said, +7 margin in the goal column. I mean, that's a pretty big stat to hang your head. Hang your heads pretty high. So make sure that you become that third period team that you are very well been known for this entire season. Make sure that you stay strong and don't take your foot off the gas at all. You got to win right in front of you. Make sure you finish the job here in the final 17.
We're just a few seconds away from the start of the third period here on Hockey Night in Madison. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me, Pablo Iglesias. The Verona Wildcats lead the Middleton Cardinals 2-0 as we head into the third period of action here in Verona between these two Big 8 conference rivals. Again, Verona sitting in second place in the conference with 12 points and a 6-2 record. Middleton right behind them at 5-2 with 10 points. So if you're Verona, those 2 points, a chance to still keep putting that pressure on Sun Prairie. And then Middleton, a chance to put some pressure on Verona and tie them up at 12 apiece if they can figure out a way to score at least 3 goals in this third period.
Yeah, a 2-0 lead, or a 2-0 deficit rather, isn't necessarily one that feels like it's too tall of a mountain to climb. I think if you're the Cardinals here, if anything, actually, we saw this. What panned out for them was their shorthanded unit. Now you're on the advantage here where you have the extra attacker here. So yeah, we've seen the special teams unit come up big. So can they do that again? Like I said, you got 12 seconds here to start of the period. Not sure if they'll do it in this series, but you never know.
The Cardinals win the face-off again. They've got 6 seconds left now on the power play, and the puck rolls out, and that will kill off the power play. We are both teams at full strength to begin this early in this third period. They began shorthanded, did Verona. As Bates controls the puck, they send a long pass up, wanted to get Gerke, and that is just out of his reach, so we'll have an icing and a face-off coming down into the defensive end of Verona.
Man, the tension's rising, man. It's just, even though we got a 2-0 game, like I said, if you're Middleton, you want to apply that pressure fast.
They'll have an opportunity with Everett Lamp in the face-off circle going up against Albert for Verona. The Wildcats win it. They'll lose the puck for a moment behind their own net. Matt Illa tries to chip it up ahead. Middleton is able to keep it alive, send it back down behind the net. Piscini chasing after it. Piscini with it on the near side. He'll try and send it backwards. And Stefan fighting for the puck on the near boards. And now it is up ahead to Matt Illa. Matt Illa one-on-one. High slot shot that goes up into the netting and back down onto the ice. So I'm guessing it just caught the very top of the glass is what they're saying. That kept play alive. Sanger, long pass up to the near side to Piscini. Piscini on the breakaway. Piscini on the near side tries to go backhand, and the puck is lost, and it's in! It's a goal for the Cardinals!
Waving it off.
They wave it off. The net went off its mooring. Piscini arguing with the official. The Middleton fans not happy about this one.
That's a brutal call. That's a tough call.
So they'll wave off the goal. The Cardinals thought they got this down to a 1-goal deficit. There's still a conversation happening inside the crease of Verona with the 3 officials.
Also, I don't know if this is timed or not, or if they just decided that this was queued up. Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun just feels way too applicable right now if you're on the Middleton side.
We're going to have to see. The official coming over to have a conversation with the coaching staff for Middleton. So it looks like they're going to wave this off. The captain, Patrick Piscini, shaking his head, not happy about this. We're going to have a face-off coming to the glove side of Pritz Bilo. And now if you're somebody who believes in the cliche of puck don't lie or ball don't lie, that should be some helpful hope here maybe for Middleton. So no goal, 15:40 to go in the game. The face-off, the ball comes free, or excuse me, the puck comes free. I had ball don't lie on my mind. Piscini carrying into the attacking end. His wrister gets knocked down, and then Pritzbilo covers up the puck and stops it for another face-off that'll be now coming to his blocker side or the far face-off circle.
When life gives you lemons, can the Middleton Cardinals make lemonade? Looks like the energy's still there. It's, unfortunately, if a call doesn't go your way, it is what it is. But how are you going to respond to that?
Verona controlled for a moment. Now we've got bodies on the ice as Ingersoll chips this one down and into the Middleton end, and we've got a
penalty.
whistle and a penalty.
It's a possibility for a boarding or something. It looks like that it was right here in front of us on the boards, just in front of the scores table.
This is going to send number 11, Christopher Keel, back to the penalty box. His second time this evening he heads to the box. Down 2-0, and now they'll be down a man for 2 minutes are the Cardinals. Faceoff will be on the near circle, going from right to left. Verona sends a quick one on. Steffen's shot goes wide. Verona controls on the point, tries to get it down to the near faceoff circle. Cripps over to the right side, and now Cripps back off to Strutt. Strutt's shot goes off to the left and into the glass and around. Cripps circling down.
Call is roughing officially now.
Cripps off to Steffen. Steffen on the far point. Steffen sends one in. It redirects. Matt Illa can't get the rebound to go, and it's wide to the right. Controlled by Verona. They're down to 1:20 to go on the power play. Strutt off to Steffen. Now back to Strutt on the near circle. Strutt sends one right into the glove of Fletcher. And that will result in a line change for both teams with 1:08 to go on the power play. 14-17 remaining in the period. Verona leads 2-0. The Bethke and Schuster meeting in the face-off circle. Scrum for the puck, won by Verona. Schrader on the far side. Gives it off down under the hash marks. Off to Gerke. Now back behind to Ingersoll. Onto the near side, Martin. Martin goes cross ice to Bethke, and his shot gets covered up.
Hunter, I have an update from the Wisconsin-Penn State game over at the Kohl Center right now. Cooper Catalano, Mason Posa taking a picture with another linebacker here at Wisconsin, Micah Parsons at the Kohl Center. How about that appearance? Just wanted to give that quick update.
Wow, that's interesting. He came down to Madison for taking some Badger hockey.
Yeah.
We've got a breakaway here for Middleton. Schuster tried to go 1-on-3 and has it taken away. Gerke with it the other way now. Gerke carrying into the attacking end. He gets tripped up from his knees, passes off to Ingersoll. Ingersoll behind the net. Back off to Gerke on the far side. Gerke's pass rolls out and will force Verona to reset. Schrader up ahead to Gerke in the neutral ice. Carries along the blue line. Chips it up ahead to Bethke. Bethke's then dumps it down and in. And Middleton's able to control after a small fight for the puck, for the moment at least, and then Verona gets it back. Pass gets cleared out, and this is going to go down for an icing as Middleton will just ice it to get a change, and we are back to full strength as well.
Yeah, standing tall right now. Verona's looking like they're in control. The whole reason why, like I said, they're a strong third-period team. But all it takes is one, and you really thought we thought we saw that one from Middleton, and that's just a tough call that doesn't go your way.
Cripps wrists one from the point after the face-off. That gets blockered away by Fletcher. And then a shot from the opposite point by Strutt, also blockered away by Fletcher. Middleton controls now, 12:40 to go in the game. Carried it into the attacking end of Piscini before it got poke-checked away. Steffen trying to get by his man, sends one on, it goes up over the net, and Middleton controls, and now we have a whistle back behind the play.
Yeah, it looks like someone's heading into the box for Middleton.
Yeah, we're going to have a penalty, and this is going to be on number 21, Everett Lamp. So 12:28 to go in the game. Everett Lamp heads to the penalty box. And it's another power play for Verona. Middleton was able to kill one off earlier in this period. We'll have to try and do it again, trailing 2-0. 12:20 and counting to go. Middleton was able to clear it out after the face-off was down on their defensive end. Martin tries to carry in. He gets muscled off the puck. Kidd with it behind his own net. Chips it up ahead and is able to clear it out. Middleton with a 2-on-1. Passini's wrister gets defended away. A centering pass that squirts out, and it will be cleared out and taken away. Bethke carries out of his defensive end. Bethke and Ingersoll. And then an offside we're going to have is, again, another spot where a fight for the puck right at the blue line forced an offside. Minute 21 remaining on the power play, 11:49 to go in the game.
Yeah, good opportunity for the Wildcats to, you can't really say put this one away because hockey can get so predictable, but definitely an extra padding, if you will, if you convert on this power play opportunity.
Middleton wins the faceoff. Schuster sends one on, and Pritzpilo just covers it up, doesn't take any chances.
Now the flip-flops out of this, like we said, Hunter, we did see last time that Middleton was able to pull a goal out. I believe it was Passini that was on the shorthanded side that ended up being the difference maker against Janesville last time around. So it's not like that this unit is afraid to try to generate opportunity.
Was shorthanded against Wanakee as well. So we've seen it a few times. Middleton wins the faceoff. Schuster sends one off to Sanger on the far point. Sanger goes cross ice, and then that is covered up by Pritzpilo again. Minute 3 left on this Verona power play, but Middleton controlling the puck right now. Down a man with 11:31 to go in the third. Verona wins the faceoff. Martin carrying it out of his defensive end, crosses the red line into the attacking end of the far boards. Now dumps it off to Gerke. Gerke on the far hash, and a wrister that Bethke tried to redirect, and it's taken up by Fletcher.
Oh, man, that redirect looked pretty nice. That was perfect positioning. That was the perfect angle that you took, and thankfully, though, Caden Fletcher was locked in on that one and was able to corral that one before it got too dangerous.
Middleton controls the face-off. 44 seconds left on the power play. They'll chip one down, trying to chase it, and a quick shot that goes off the blocker. That was Ward with the quick snapshot that was easily blocked away by Pritzpilo. Strutt carrying into the attacking end with 25 seconds left on the power play. Sends the puck around the boards to Gerke. Gerke on the far point. Down into the corner, back to Gerke, and it just goes off of the stick and out, so Verona has to clear out to avoid offsides. And then a stretch pass that is too far out in front, so Middleton's able to clear it out again. Ingersoll has the puck poked away at center ice. We've got a stick down on the ice as well, as that was Ward. He's able to go and pick up his stick, though. And we're back to full strength now with 10:18 to go in the third period. Verona leading 2-0. Albert losing the puck in the attacking end. Middleton able to clear back out. As Lee has it taken away. And then Middleton sending one in as they were in the middle of a change. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. Middleton able to get into the attacking end. Mazer to Strasa, circling around behind the net to the far side. Strasa off to the point for Sanger. And then Strasa can't get the redirect to go. Verona controls it. Matt Illa chips up ahead to Stefan. Stefan down into the far corner. Now Matt Illa behind his own net, or behind the Middleton net. But then he loses the puck. And Middleton clears this out into the stands. Tried to send that off of the break, or off of the glass.
Ooh.
So we'll have a face-off that will be on the stick side in the near face-off circle of Fletcher. And the Middleton defensive end. Cardinals win that. This pass goes off of the glass and doesn't go into the stands, but it stays with Verona as they're trying to get that third goal and put this one away with 9 minutes to go. Bates chipping down into the corner to Bethke. Bethke sends it right back to Bates. Ingersoll on the far corner loses the puck for a moment. Gerke. Now to Ingersoll. Back to Bethke and Gerke. A centering pass. Ingersoll can't control in the slot. Ingersoll has it on the far corner. Down around the boards. Middleton able to get it out to Piscini on the far side. Piscini one-on-one. Sends one off his skate. Backhand blocked away by PrepMania.
Oh, you had the opportunity right there.
Now Verona will slow it down. Kidd able to keep it alive, but has it poked away. Piscini circling back into his defensive end with the puck. Middleton tries to reset things. Interception for Rickert. Rickert gets shoved off the puck. Still keeps alive, though. Now down into the near corner for Rickert. Rickert fighting off more contact onto the near face-off circle. Centering pass, high slot, and that goes high and wide. That was a howitzer. Verona with the puck. Fisher sending one wide. Cripps chips it back in. Snow fighting for the puck on the far side. Schuster winning it for Middleton. Mikla chips it down and in so Middleton can get a change. Fisher carrying out of the defensive end into the neutral ice. And Verona able to control again as Middleton tries to set up any sort of an attack. And we'll have an icing as Verona tried to get a pass off the glass. They'll actually say no icing. They put the hand up for it, and they
took it away at the last second.
Took it away as Verona was able to chase it back down. Martin on the far board. Mikla can't get it out, so Middleton will stay on the attack here. Middleton with the puck. Tries a centering pass. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming now. Verona with the puck. Albert taking into the attacking end. Albert getting shoved off of it, and there will be the touch just as Verona had gotten PrepMania to the bench for an extra man.
And it looks like it's going to be the captain, Patrick Piscini.
Yep. Patrick Piscini now heading to the box.
Should be another roughing call here. That would be that'll be the third this period for Middleton, fourth today.
We saw this in their game against Wanakee where they just couldn't stay out of the penalty box. They average about 3 more penalty minutes than their opponents per game. Ingersoll's redirect just goes wide. We're down to 6:20 to go in the game. Cripps on the point. Off to the far side. Now back to Cripps on the near side. Takes it into the circle. Off of the glove of Fletcher. Back to Cripps now. Verona keeping it alive. High slot. Strutt's shot goes wide to the left. Cripps on the near point along the blue line. Over to the far side to Gerke. Now back to Strutt, and his one-timer goes into the chest and a butterfly save for Caden Fletcher.
Ah, man, it's just it's a tough one right now for Middleton where, like you said, Hunter, just trying to stay out of the boxes, especially in this period, is just not going your way. Again, you want to try to – the nice thing, though, is at least it's only a 2-0 game.
Mm-hmm. Verona winning the face-off. Stefan tried to center to Albert. He can't control. Back to Stefan. McIlla.
Correction, actually, it was an interference call.
Oh, interference,
on Patrick
okay.
Piscini.
Verona keeping it in their attacking end with a minute left on this power play. Their third one of the period. Middleton's kept them from scoring on the other two. Verona sends a wrister into the crease, and that one is going to get cleared out by Middleton.
Yeah, and I mean, in this case, too, you want to be aggressive if you're Middleton, right? If you see an opportunity, maybe try to think about, like, hey, do I want to push this out in front? But also, you got to think about this. You're down 2-0. You don't want to risk anything. You don't want to have a man down, and just try to kill it as much as possible. Try to send the puck down the other way.
Steffen circling around from the far corner into the near side onto the boards. Battle for the puck on that near corner. Still battling for it are Middleton and Verona. Cripps on the near point now. Off to Martin. Martin can't control. Lee takes it in for Middleton. Clears it out of his defensive end. 12 seconds left to go on the power play, and then a whistle is... This will be an offsides on Verona. .442 to go in the period. 11 seconds left on the power play. Verona wins the faceoff. They'll chip it down and in with 5 seconds left. Middleton able to clear it back out. Bates controlling for the Wildcats. Back in their defensive end. Ingersoll now in the neutral ice, skating through 3 defenders, able to take it into the attacking end onto the far side. Ingersoll with it, circling back from the hashes, chips one back out to Martin. He can't control. It comes back out into the neutral ice. Bethke chips it back down and in, and this is going to be a delayed penalty again on Middleton, and this is going to be looks like a head contact.
Is that back? Is Pacini going back to the box now? It
is.
Yeah, that's head contact. That's a tough break.
4:04 to go in the third period. Our 4th penalty on the Middleton Cardinals.
These are a lot of penalties, Hunter, but believe it or not, this is not the these are not the most penalties that I've seen in one period before.
Yeah, it's just sometimes when you're trying to press and be aggressive, you just kind of lose the moment sometimes, and that's what can happen here, and this is what we're seeing from Middleton. So far, they've killed off all 3 penalties. We've got another.
And we got another one. I think that's a cross-checking now.
Yep, this is going to be a cross-check penalty now. So another Middleton Cardinal heading to the bench, this time number 11, Christopher Keel. With 3:48 to go in the game, Verona leads 2-0. There's 1:44 left on the Patrick Pacini penalty. We've got 5-on-3 hockey. Middleton winning the faceoff. And able to get it out to the point. They can't clear it out. Mid-Illa. Cripps on the near side. Now over to the far side to Strutt. Cripps on the face-off circle off the chest of Fletcher. The redirect, and it's a goal. Matt Illa. Eli Matt Illa, his 6th goal of the season, his 2nd goal tonight. The junior forward with another goal in the third period. And it's the 4th or 5th time's the charm for the Verona Wildcats. They're able to score on the power play with 3:32 to go in the game.
Yeah, it's just a tough break, like I said. There's no other way to put it. And now the other side, though, too, is that you're still down a man, and it looks like that might be the one that puts the nail in the coffin for a lot of these Middleton fans. They're already starting to head out. 3:32 to go. This could be another opportunity to add a little insult to injury if you're Verona, and potentially go up 4-0 in this one and really put it away.
Middleton wins the face-off. Again, shorthanded now just down 1 player with 30 seconds left on this Verona power play. The Wildcats now leading 3-0. Verona will control. Ingersoll on the near side, carries into the zone. All the way down into the hash, circling back is Ingersoll, holding into the corner. Ingersoll sends it around behind to Gerke on the far hash, takes it up to the point. Gerke sends it back to Ingersoll, back to Gerke on the far hashes.
I believe we have got another delayed penalty, too.
There is a delayed penalty, so Verona will bring their goalie out for an extra man. Schrader circling back after Middleton they lost possession of it. Middleton didn't touch the puck. Gerke sending one off the leg of a defender. Ingersoll thought that he had Schrader back out near the corner, but Schrader will circle back. Martin with it, 2:30 to go, 42 seconds on the power play. Martin carrying in, Martin gets shoved off the puck, and Middleton is able to touch, and we will have another power play with 2:25 to go. This will be the assistant captain, Thomas Kidd, heading to the box.
And from the looks of it, this might be an ejection based off of this, so potentially a 5-minute major or, one of the situations, because it's a lot longer than a 2-minute.
Yep, he's
so
going
already
to the
heading
locker
to
room.
the locker room.
Yep, so technically this is on Kidd. Keel will be the one to serve this penalty and sit in the box then. Or no, excuse me, that's Keel still in there. So many penalties, I've gotten myself confused on the score sheet.
As am I right now. So I guess assuming that's got to be a 5-minute major.
The freshman Dawson Kempfer will head to the box for Middleton. They'll still have a second player in the box, but we are having a player, Thomas Kidd is getting ejected for Middleton.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate when you start to see things crumble a little bit this way when – again,
and against a rival.
Exactly. You never want to lose these types of games. You never want to lose a game in general. And, we officially have a 5-minute major up on the clock. So the other side of this, too, is that no matter what, it looks like for the rest of the game that Verona's going to be on the advantage.
They will, and then a pass that goes out. Piscini trying to chase it down, getting harassed as he gets the puck, and it is into the Verona end. Piscini fighting for it against 3 players and losing possession of that. Matt Illa carrying into the zone. The high slot goes off to the left to the face-off circle. Gives it back to Cripps at the point. Trying a centering pass with Steffen and gets deflected out. Middleton able to kill off one of the penalties, so now it's just 5-on-4 instead of 5-on-3. A shot goes off the back of the net from Verona. Albert off to Steffen on the far circle. Back to Steffen, carrying it in. Albert now up to the point to Strutt. Strutt to the near side, Cripps. Cripps sends one on, and that goes wide to the right, all the way around to Strutt, who holds on into the face-off circle on the far side. Hard pass down to Albert. He lost it for a moment. Couldn't clear as Cripps now holds it on the near side. Cripps off to the far side. Steffen into the chest of Fletcher. And we'll have a whistle and a stoppage. I think that caught him up near the head, so they stop the play there. With 1:09 to go in the game, Verona leads 3-0.
Yeah, as much as you feel a little down on this one, you got to just try to finish strong if you're Middleton here. Whatever the case is, just don't let up here. You just got to make sure that you play as tough as you can for this next minute and 6 seconds.
Strasa on a breakaway now. Strasa, the wrister goes high. That rolls all the way down along and out of the zone.
They must have heard me.
And now Verona will clear off some of their bench, some of their JV players getting some playing time now with inside a minute left to go. Martin still out there as Verona sends a pass long, couldn't connect on it, and it'll be an icing, and this will come out back to the Pritzbailo end and the defensive end for Verona with 39.9 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it too. What's going to be nice is that we'll probably get to see some of the more younger Wildcats get some playing time here. And who knows, you get a goal in this situation, it could gain some confidence and help you out down the road.
Middleton won the faceoff for a moment and now controlled by the Wildcats. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Middleton trying to control, going back and forth. 20 seconds left to go. Verona controlling behind their own net. Martin skating up ahead. Martin takes it out of his defensive end all the way into the attacking end. He'll go coast to coast with it down to the far corner. Long pass out and a centering shot that is just wide again. Few different opportunities. That will do it though in this one. 3-0, our final score here at Verona. The Wildcats getting a victory against their Big 8 rivals, the Middleton Cardinals. That moves the Verona Wildcats now up to 7-2 on the conference schedule. They're 11-6 on the year, and most importantly for Verona, they're now up to 14 points in the conference standings.
Yeah, that's huge. The big rivalry matchup there. Just a tough one for Middleton. It felt like that you were in this game, but when it came down to it, just a couple sloppy mistakes that it really ended up costing you, unfortunately. And we saw this. How many penalties? Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe, 6 penalties.
6 penalties on
alone
Middleton
in the third period. That's not going to win you games. That's simply not. So just a little bit of an unfortunate way that things ended between these two sides. But all in all, I mean, hey, you know what? The game of hockey, even seeing some of these guys chat back and forth, I'm sure many of them are probably part of club teams. They've grown up together. I mean, you know what? That's just the sport of hockey. Hey, it gets or that's just sports in general too, especially at this level. Is that, you know what? You compete, you stay locked in, but when it comes down to it, everybody's friends at the end of the day too. So love seeing the support that I'm seeing right now. Everybody's dapping up, everybody's talking to each other, supporting. You can clearly tell that it's bigger than just a rivalry, that everybody loves the game out here.
3-0 the final score. The Verona Wildcats get the win over their rivals, the Middleton Cardinals, here this evening. And, I mentioned, Pablo, those conference standings. For Verona, this helps add some additional pressure onto Sun Prairie, a team that they won't see now the rest of the year. Verona's got some difficult matchups, some non-conference games, but now this puts all that pressure onto Sun Prairie with having those 14 points. There's still just 2 points behind them. So if Sun Prairie slips up here, all of a sudden we could see a tie situation for a conference title.
Yeah, that would be big.
It really it would be. Again, 3-0 our final score. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will name our Pizza Hut player of the game and wrap things up here from Verona Ice Arena. This is Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
3-0 our final score here from Verona Ice Arena as the Verona Wildcats get the shutout victory on their rivals, the Middleton Cardinals, here on Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me is Pablo Iglesias. And it's now that time in the post-game show where we name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Pablo, who is the Pizza Hut player of the game this evening?
I mean, we saw an electrical when we saw Verona really showcase their speed, but you got to go with the defense, and you got to go with the man who was protecting in the net. It's Ethan Prisbilo. I got to see him too in the handshake line. That's a big boy, 6'2", 150. That's a tall guy in net. So, the big reason why he get a shutout, 38 saves. So he faced a lot of shots tonight, so it's going to be Prisbilo by a landslide on that one. A 38-save shutout. That's a nice little that's something you can hang your hat pretty high on after a win like tonight.
Absolutely. Again, our Pizza Hut player of the game, Ethan Prisbilo, with the shutout victory for the Verona Wildcats. Just to recap our scoring, it was 2 goals in the second period for the Verona Wildcats that gave them the 2-0 lead after 2 periods of action. We saw a goal with 9:12 to go in the second period from Gerke, and then with 4:39 left to go, Matt Illa putting in another one, and then in the third period with 3:32 to go, Matt Illa got another one for the 3-0 victory. But again, in the 3 games so far here, Pablo, that we've seen from this Middleton Cardinals squad this year, they have had 2 games where we've just seen a run of penalties, and that's really put them out of the reach in these games twice now, where they've just had some really bad stretches of some penalties called late.
Yeah, just unfortunate ones, and it felt like that the cracks really started to just get even wider in the third period. Like I mentioned, you wanted to try to stay disciplined. It felt like that Verona really gave you a couple gifts where you weren't able to capitalize, unfortunately, on the power play unit. And shout out to the PK side though, because Verona was able to stand tall in that one. But yeah, when you're Middleton, I'm sure this one's gonna sting. This one's not an easy one to take, especially to your rival. So yeah, those are the tough losses, and that's what makes it even tougher when it's a team where you have an opportunity to try to move up in the standings, try to make some noise. And right now it's just you got to sleep on it, move forward, and tackle and take care of the next one.
Again, 3-0 our final score. The Verona Wildcats get the victory over the Middleton Cardinals. Up next for Middleton, they'll be at home on Tuesday. They'll host the University School from over in Milwaukee. And then on Thursday, the 29th, they'll stay at home at Bob Suter Ice Arena. They'll take on Madison West. That's a game that Pablo and I will be back on the call for here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. And then again, we'll have one more game for Hockey Night in Madison left on the year after that Madison West game, as we'll be over in Sun Prairie when Middleton takes on the combined programs of Sun Prairie East and West for that game. Pablo, had a fun game here this evening. It was much warmer in here than it was outside, which is always a fun experience to have when you're sitting in front of a giant sheet of ice.
Yeah.
But we will still have 2 more games of Hockey Night in Madison left this year.
It's crazy to think that we're already at the All-Star break, if you will, the halfway point now. Thanks for not trading me at the deadline. I appreciate it.
Well, I won't tell you that. I really couldn't get much. I wasn't interested in
prospects. Okay, well, that's why.
Yeah, I'm in win now mode, Pablo. I'm not going after prospects.
Okay.
I'm not the Milwaukee Brewers.
There we go. Summer of fun.
Now I'm disappointed.
Summer of family fun in front of us.
That does it from Verona Ice Arena. For Pablo Iglesias, I am Hunter Vaughn. This has been Hockey Night in Madison on Zimbrick Honda's